Well, then, starting the recording. Welcome, everybody. We're here today to once again talk about the new online resources page that we are rolling out across Lean Wisconsin websites, and to talk a little bit more specifically today about how you can add your own um, local resources and other options you have to modify this web page to suit your needs. The major message from this website, redesign, this web page redesign, is that we have created a iframe method of displaying all of the online resources that we can offer our library users. And in order to make it available equitably across all of our library websites and to make sure that the information stays updated, to make sure that we have the best possible list of resources available, and to make sure that it's accessible, built with website accessibility standards. We have developed this method of a centralized online resource list that can be deployed on a Divi website in an iframe module, a code module, very, very similar to how we do the the new book carousels on your websites. And that way we update the information centrally here actually it's right here on this base one library website, our testing website. And this gets projected out to each one of the Lean Wisconsin websites that this is deployed on via the code. So what you're seeing right now is a basic example of what the fundamental resource page looks like. Each of the library systems, we have 4 library systems now. Each of the library systems has its own code page, because some library resources are available through different systems. For example, WVLS offers Ancestry, Udemy, and then there's some other ones. IFLS offers transparent languages online, and Northern Waters offers Canopy and New York Times. So there's system-specific resources that are offered. So there are 4 different landing pages for this website for the online resources. More information on what this looks like is available at I already put the link in, at the training.librarieswin.org new online resources post. And there's also recordings. There's a short recording about 7 minutes long that just goes over the big picture overview. And there's a longer recording about 60 minutes that goes a lot more into some of the back end developing. We're going to do some of that combination today, where we'll talk about some of the big picture general pieces. But then we're going to look at how it's deployed on your website, and then options for adding your own local resources at the top. When we did it, I had a fairly simple idea of how to do some online resources. A lot of people have local resources, such as maybe a link to your municipality's website, links out to school districts, links out to county pages, ADRC resources, but things that are very specific and local to your community. Some of the other ones might be local history resources, where if you have a database of newspapers or other things, it's a real variety across our websites. And we want to offer you that opportunity to have those and have those prominently displayed along with these links to other online resources. But at the same time, we also want to manage a design that makes it accessible and easily navigable without overcrowding. There's a lot of resources. This is just our featured resources here. We have them broken down into categories for the statewide for the system and the centralized resources. We have them broken down into categories. So somebody who knows they're looking for newspapers and magazines will find a selection of Badger Link and other resources. History and genealogy will again include if there's ancestry available, as well as some BadgerLink resources, newspaper resources, and family search. Health, hobbies, and home will have some specific resources, and you might notice some crossover between them just because they might, obviously newspapers and magazines also applies to research and learning. So we've created those categories to include that, as well as some reading and literacy. But when we click on the BadgerLink, oops, that's not going to help. Back here. When we go back to the BadgerLink, you notice it gets to be a pretty hefty list after a little while. And especially, we really, this is a little more designed for desktop. If you're on your mobile phone, this ends up being a lot of scrolling. It's accessible, it's responsive, but it might not be the most easily navigable. But there's a lot of resources, and we're going to add more because we've had some demand for things like blanking on it, Project Gutenberg, and the Library of Congress. So this is a pretty good selection. We're trying to keep it manageable. So then what we're going to look at is some options for a landing page for local resources. And this is our absolute simplest, bare bones idea. You could have your online resources come up, and this is kind of the most generic black and white box that we have. You have your online resources come up with a heading of local resources, all branded for your website. And then you could either have as simple as a text box or a toggle that opens up and just lists different resources linked into a couple different toggles. So you could have maybe local government and then local history or something, label those two and have a series of links. This is by far the absolute simplest and the most it's user friendly, but you can get it up there. You can get it done very quickly. No design involved. I'm going to take a minute because this is the simplest one. This is the most straightforward. I want to go into the back end of Divi and demonstrate how this page is built for you. So if I open up the wireframe on the back end of our Divi builder, and I'm actually gonna, this is if you want to look at the link yourself, this is the WVLS parent page. So you can look at this on your computer at any time. So the way this is set up is we have our online resources header with a local resources. So online resources heading 1, local resources heading 2. Then we have a full width toggle. It's just a basic Divi module. You come into click the black box, you type in toggle, you spell it right again, and you select toggle, and you end up with a new toggle here that is a full width row. Another option is to have 2 toggles, a row with 2 toggles, and here's an option with a row with 3 toggles. That's all this section is. Now, if I scroll down here, this is where the embedded resource links section. So on your website, if you've had this done already and you go to the online resources page, you're going to see a section that looks like this. And you'll see a heading that says, maybe it says online resource, all online resources, maybe it says statewide resources, or just online. It may just say online resources at this point. Then there is the iframe code for both your system and your library. I'm going to show you what this code looks like. Not that, for those of you that are scared by code, you can close your eyes right now. It's not a big deal. But this is kind of neat. This is an iframe code, and it tells, the only important thing here is when it tells it to embed the source code, which of course it's not going to highlight, but the source code down here for the base 1, where it's referencing the website I just shared with you. And in this case, there's one variable, and that is because Udemy for WVLS has a login specific to each library, so we can track libraries, track usage by library. So we know if Wabeno library users are using Udemy, you'll have that click through, it will have that number. So when somebody clicks on Udemy on your online resources page for WVLS libraries, it will give it a code that is specific to your library. For Northern Waters and for IFLS, where you have transparent language online, it is something similar here where you have a code that then tracks it back to your library. So that's the only thing that's different. Each library has its own source code for that information. Otherwise, the rest of this basically says how big and how wide and how to display this information on your website. The short answer in this is, or the short message to take away from this is you can display online resources anywhere on your website using this code module and however, it really should be in a full width space, because when we do look at this, if you try to put it into a column, it's gonna try, you know, if you try to do a half page for the online resources, it's going to try to do it, but it's just not going to work out super well. The best thing is to have a full width module for Divi. So all you need is a row with a full width and the Divi, and then the code for the Divi module inserted, and you can put this anywhere on your website. The other thing that you need to know is it is going to leave white space down here because when we get to displaying the Badger Link resources, we need all of that extra space, otherwise the resources will get cut off. So if you have this amount of space anywhere on your website, you can move the code to that place, or you can duplicate that code to that place. That just basically means this entire upper area is your playground. So let's take a look again at this, but we'll do it on the front end. So we showed you in the wireframe the very, very generic version of having your local resources links here. And we'll do it on the front end, and I'll do a little bit of editing to demonstrate. So if you are at all comfortable with any level of Divi, and you can make rows and you can divide them into different subdivisions for the size, and you can use different modules, you can update your online resources with your local resources. So the example here with the full width one, when I bring it up, when I double click on it or I open it to edit it, so I have the toggle settings here. And then I can create another link. Here's a link to a local resource. And then add my link. The URL will be www.localresource.org. And click OK. Yes. And it knows that it's not a very good resource. If I don't want the space here, so this is a quick tip, Shift plus Enter will, then it went and double did anyway. So if you hit Enter, it's going to put in basically a space and a half. If you do Shift plus Enter, it will put a single space in here. So I could put, here's my first local resource, and I can add another link in here. My link. And so there's my updated toggle for a full width toggle. That's all it takes to do that. And now I have several more links in here. If I have a variety of local resources, again, I can use multiple toggles. But let's say I don't want to use a toggle. Let's say I don't feel like I have enough information in here. I could come in here, and this is where I really prefer the wireframe view, but what I will do is I'm going to go back to hover mode. And Let's see if I don't need to add another. I'm going to add a new module, and maybe I'm going to use a button module. And I'll say, click here to get to the greatest and let's do the greatest resource, and we're going to call that IFLS Web, which is ironic because I'm on the WVLS page right now. But if all I wanted for a local resource was one local resource with a button, or I wanted to highlight something, I can add the button. When I save my work, exit Visual Builder. And again, this is all generic. I haven't done any kind of formatting or any kind of updating to make any of these customized or a different look. But you just see that once you have the online resources in a module, you can add rows and add modules to add your own local resources. We are also happy to help you with this. This isn't something that you feel like you should have to do alone, but if you are comfortable with Divi and you want to be creative, this is a good chance for you to work on displaying some of your own local resources. Does that make sense? Okay. Any questions at this point? Because then I'm going to go show you some of the more upscale versions of this, a couple of demonstration options for this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to bring you over to Spooner Memorial Library, which did have some nice pieces for online resources already, and didn't want to lose that. So this is Brendan's work. I am not taking credit for any of this, but I think it's a really neat demonstration of design, navigability, and being able to feature your resources the way you want to. Spooner had a selection of newest featured resources. So we do have on the online resources page, we do have featured resources, but again, these are going to be the same for every system. So every library in a system is going to see the same list. Spooner wanted to highlight these particular resources that are specific to Northern Waters. So we have these buttons here. But then they also had a list of some interesting things with local resources and then all of the online resources. We get to the point that that's going to be a lot of scrolling. So these look like buttons up here. What they are anchor links or jump links, and I can show you how that works on the back end in a minute. But when we click on the jump link, it moves us down to the section that is highlighted. And if we click on local resources, now we're going to come down to where Spooner has a list of local resources. This is a really good example of what is possible with local resources. I'm going to go ahead and throw this into the chat for you. Government information links, including City of Spooner, on down through some of the, and we're going to add some of the state and federal tax information to the general resources, but you may want to highlight them in another section as well. Local newspapers are here. And then there's some additional links out to readers' resources, food insecurity, and some other things that the Spooner Library has decided to maintain in buttons. So this is a really nice example of using different Divi modules in a couple of different layout and rows, and then still having access to all online resources. And again, this is that code section that is available to you. And that's just down here at the bottom of the page, living here, so you can access all of that information, but you still can feature in a really kind of neat way this piece. So let's go ahead and look at how this page is put together. Again, we'll do a bit on the wireframe view on the back end, so you can see the anatomy. You know, I never thought of it this way. Just now, I'm like, this is kind of like looking at an X-ray. If you were a doctor or something, you know, it doesn't really look like a human being. It doesn't really look like a web page, but it really gives you like the skeleton view of. And so if you just want to look at what's going on in the bones, this is a wireframe view. If you want to see the whole body, then we look at the front view of the website. So this is all nicely labeled. We have our online resources header up here, our newest resources tab, our local resources tab, and all online resources tab. So Brendan called it a tab because it looks like a tab on the front end here, and it has a little bit of motion. But this is a text module, which is the simplest module that Divi gives you. It's just been jazzed up with some design. So the text here still says newest resources, but under the design, actually, I'm gonna, the background color has been, there's been a background color applied to it. We've done some design with, see, the border. There's a radius on that corner to give that tab a little nice rounded edge right there. There's some motion added. This is advanced. This is advanced design, but it is something that we can either help with, or it is doable with some instructions. We can send you those fun instructions. And so that's really all this is a text box with a lot of design added to it. Then what that does is it refers to another section on the website. So when you click on this, because it's just a text, it's not even a button. It doesn't say, you can add a link here, but or you will add a link here, but it needs to know where it's going because it's going in that same page. So you create a link in that text, it becomes kind of like a button. And then this is the magic. For those, then if you're interested in anchor links, I will send a link to that training. But this link here refers to the CSS ID newest in this row. So that's how you would make this button know to jump to this row, is that the link refers to the CSS ID in this module, in this row, not in this module, but in this section, the advanced part. You can add a CSS ID to anything. You can add it to a module. It's actually in this space too. I can take that out. That's redundant now. We were discussing that. So you can add that link. You can have it refer to anything. The only thing is it can only refer to one place on your page. Otherwise, it's going to get confused because if it has two places on your page with the same words, that's not going to work. So that means when you click on this newest resource here, it jumps down to where this row is. And again, local resources tab, then when you click on that, is going to come down here to where the local ID is housed, and the online resources tab will jump down there. So this is just an example of how you can use jump links to shorten the navigation on a page. These are probably going to look pretty familiar to you. A lot of the online resources pages were already using this blurb design. So here, if we look at this, this is a blurb. This is a Divi blurb module. A blurb module has a title, it has a body, and it has either an image or the choice of making an icon. If you don't have an image, you can use an icon. And if you use icon, you have a selection of different generic icons, but we're not going to use that on this page. You could, if you had a local resource and maybe you just you can search for question mark. So maybe one of your local resources is get help in town or something like that. I'm not sure what that might be, but that might work. Or let's see, like directions, or kind of have to look and see if there's anything that suits you. I'm trying to think of a Chamber of Commerce would have anything. Restaurants, you could look for an icon, but you can also use images. So that's using blurbs to use, and you wouldn't want any more than 5. I don't think you really want to keep it one row, and a neat thing, like a nice clean look. Then finally, the next section is the resources button. This is, I believe this one's going to be visibility. I did not check. Yes. This one, you see there are two rows here. There's a row with a list of button resources, and then you have a row and those buttons are over here. So on the front end, on the desktop, all you're seeing is these buttons, and this, you're not seeing duplicate buttons because this section is only for mobile. So this is visible on mobile devices. This section with the government information links and newspapers is visible on desktop. So you may also want to consider different designs. And so what you see on the back end here is, again, a header box and then a text box with government information links and newspapers, local newspapers, and then a selection of buttons. Again, it says a module. It's a reader resources button, and then the link to where that is going to go. And that's visible on here. So that's the anatomy. If you want to see this in the desktop layout, if it's easier, we'll just quickly roll down this. So again, the newest resource tab, yeah, it has the anchor link that brings you down to here. The local resources tab has the anchor link. And now you're going to see what the mobile looks like because we're viewing it on the editing side. So local resources for mobile looks like this. Local resources for desktop looks like this. And then our final online resources jumps down to our code module down here.
So Erica,
yes, sir.
If I can
break
in here. So the design choices, so I'm adding them for each of your websites initially. So this design choice, for example, I didn't if you put if after the online hyphen resources, if you put hyphen previous, you'll see the old page. And you'll see that it's not much different, except that I added our stuff. So a lot of the stuff in where Erica's just scrolled past is in our online resources. So I removed that and kept some of the other stuff, right? And kept the buttons, and I removed some of the buttons because they were going to places they didn't need to go. But basically my design choice at the so when I'm doing it, when I'm adding it for your library websites, I'm trying not to change the page too much straight away because I don't want your patrons being like, I can't find where I used to find it and getting frustrated. But it's just a design choice. And then I had to make those tabs at the top because it was so big. I didn't want someone coming to the website not even knowing that our online resources were down the bottom of the page. So I made the tabs. But I could have also I could have split these up on 3 different pages, say, and then put each page into the menu, right? I could have had local new resources, local resources, and online resources all as sub-menu items if I'd wanted. So there's lots of choices, and you might decide later on too to change it once people have gotten used to it. You might decide this is like we've got these in multiple places, or we don't need this anymore. People aren't using that. We might as well just get rid of it. So I think there's a lot of options for you to make as to how you want to display. I basically, if there's things to use on the old resources page, I basically make a copy of the old resources page and then I alter it to my needs. Like Erica just showed you, you just have to make a new section and row and add the online resources iframe code. which is just like you guys would, especially like WVLS and IFLIS, I think you would have done for your carousel, if you've ever seen that. It's the same technology where you're just putting this iframe code into a code module. So really anything goes, and it's up to your whatever you want. You can put anything on the page, mix and match your old stuff with your new stuff. It's just how you think your patrons and your staff are gonna best make it the most obvious that the resources are available to them. So and it might change over time. Like I said, I'm trying to do it initially. I don't want to make it too different. I want things to be basically in the same place that they were so people can find them. But later on, it might be worth changing things up once people have gotten used to the new system.
I think Brendan also reminds me of another really important point is when the new page is put on your site with the statewide resources down here, your old page doesn't go away. It just gets changed to another slug on your website. So if there is something that is missing or something that you're like, oh, but I had something on my online resources that I want moved over to this page, we can go back. You can go back and you can find it. We can recreate it. So it's not like we're blanking out your page and deleting the information. We're actually creating a new space, or Brendan, I say we, but Brendan is creating a new page for that and then retaining your old one for reference until we decide you're happy with it.
I do have a quick question if it's all right.
Mhm.
I'm looking at this resources page on my phone,
Mhm.
and I'm noticing that if I go in and I choose, say, BadgerLink resources, it fills in obviously everything that's there, but whatever however the coding is, it's cutting things off at the bottom, so it's almost like it's not
Mhm.
tall enough.
Or they're missing
Yeah, things get cut off at a certain point. So just wanted to make someone aware of that.
Okay. Is that
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
and on this one?
I think yeah, it's tricky. I send the height from the from our end,
Mm.
right? And yeah, so I have to extend that. I don't know if it's my mobile phone. Um yeah, I'll have to make it bigger for everything, and all the buttons go away too.
Yeah, because it looks like
Yeah, the buttons at the bottom are gone, and yeah, like you can tell it suddenly cuts off at a certain point. So it must just be how, how many
Yeah.
pixels high it is, but it's I don't know if there's a way to make it
I might
adjust. Like
I
it's
might
kind of a
have to
hard thing to
make
gauge.
I actually might have to make a Badger Link A to L and a Badger Link M to C
oh, maybe.
because it's so long. Humanities is probably halfway.
Yeah.
I would have to make them all very long. Yeah, it's a
Well, it looks like you need that much more space. So that is one of the challenges of this is there are just so many, and then they ended up cutting off, or you end up with all of this white space before your footer. Not that I think functionally, not too many people are going to try to find the footer on your online resources page necessarily, but it does just mean that. So
I
we got
think we
one,
might
two, three,
I
four,
I think to solve that we might do like a
10.
Badger Link A to something and a L to something. H, yeah.
The
Because
good news,
it does
oh
work better if all of the drop downs are about the same size, because
yeah,
BadgerLink is kind of messing everything up anyway. We have to have this big thing at the bottom of most
just
of
the
the drop
better.
downs because of BadgerLink, and now it's not working properly on the mobile. Um, so I think, yeah, the next version might have a split up BadgerLink, or maybe we'll think of something else to do there. But having one that is a lot more than the others looks like it's proving to be a problem.
Yeah,
Thank
these
you.
aren't even all of the Badgerlink resources. So no, this is enough for now.
Erica can think about that while she's on.
Well, I'm
About what other categories we could turn that into. There you go, Erica. There's your homework.
okay. There you go. I will stare down the road as we are driving across the country and try to think of ways to organize Badgerlink. Do that. Thank you. And if you guys notice anything, again, this is all work in progress. We do not by any means expect this to be final iterations of things. And we will be also testing. So if you find anything like that, please. Oh, and Bren just has, instead of iframe, using jQueries. Yeah, iframe was, yeah,
yeah, I was using jQuery. And I tried to use that for a long time, and it just issues kept coming up. But you're right, it didn't have the variability of height issue because you don't have to preload. You don't have to preload. You're exactly right. But there was a lot of other things that were interfering with the page. For example, this square page here.
yes,
this box around the page and things we were. The iframe is actually meant, other than this height issue, variable height issue, it did solve a lot of problems we were getting with random stuff. Like now, like Erica's, like this, what this tutorial is about getting other modules on the same page. With using jQuery, we wouldn't have known which ones would work and which ones wouldn't. So
we would have to be telling you can only use toggles, or you can only use there were things, or not toggles were not working. I think
I had to create my own toggle, for example. Yeah. Because Divi wouldn't let me operate a toggle with my embedded code properly. But
and one of the other things that Brendan just mentioned, you just talked about the box. So most of our library websites are designed still in the constraints of a box. And modern websites now are built wide to use the entire length of the monitor or the frame that's available. And the iframe deals with this much better than the jQuery with the box. So there were trade-offs on both ends for that. So yeah, so thanks for pointing that out. And again, if you notice other glitches, things that don't work, because we can test on the resources we have, but we're sending this out in the wild where if it works on a phone and it works on a desktop, but doesn't work on a tablet or things like that, please let us know. The other thing I want to show, and then we will have a few minutes left, is if you have very specific resources that maybe your library pays for, or you really want featured on your website in a way that is similar to the online resources. Hammond Public Library subscribes to Hoopla and Niche Academy, Beanstack, and adding Read Squared. So these are, Brendan can help you, or we can send you the way to create a blurb that matches the online resources blurb. So real quick back here, again, we're talking about Divi modules. This is a blurb. This is a very basic how a blurb works, where it has a picture or an icon, it has a title, and it has text. You can do some fun mucking around with blurbs, and in the end, you come up with something that looks like this in this case. So we added a hover feature so that when you hover over it, it gives you a different result than what's on the page. It's a different shape. It has the text inside of the image or underneath and inside the image rather than above and below. And Brendan also added, and again, an accessibility feature that says that this opens in a new tab. So it gives a couple of options for like demonstrating accessibility where you know that this is going to open in a new tab and some other things. So all of that to say, we can create, or you can create, or we can give you the instructions to create a blurb that matches the rest of them, and so that you have these available to you. So again, this is Hammond Community Public Library, provided online resources, and in blurbs very similar to that. And then again, the design on the page itself, you can make it match what you have currently. It's going to have your headers and footers as your library website already has, but then the actual design of the page, it's all Divi. So we can do some other things again with the jump links and things like that. Sky's the limit. Basically, the major limit is time, but the more important thing is that we want these resources used. And we want to make sure that we get to the point that resources are available, obvious, and discoverable in ways that our patrons can use them independently, or our library staff have better access to finding them themselves. Excuse me. So there you go. We have a generic start example right here that just gives you some links through toggles. We have, and that you can change the headings on. We have an example with a variety of different Divi tools that were already being used to display some resources, and then adding the anchor links or jump links so that you can navigate between them. And we have the creation of your own matching blurbs to promote resources that you have locally. That is my presentation for today. Brendan, is there anything else that people need to know?
I think you've about covered it. Yeah, you can, with the iframe, you can, the advantages, you can put anything else on the page. The disadvantage is obviously you have to manage the height of the iframe. So yeah, I mean, basically it's a design decision, and I would basically just remind you. So at first I've tried to make it as similar to what was there to make it less confusing to patrons and stuff, but you might want to change that later on. So
Ben asked a great question about discoverability via Google. Excellent question about SEO. And this is one of our unknowns because it's relating to how we are, and Brendan has been digging into this. How are we going to track resource usage? So do you want to talk a little bit about your hopes, dreams, wishes, and ideas for SEO and for our stuff?
yeah. Ben, you did not miss this part. I think discoverability, no, I don't think SEO would pick up that these resources are on your library website. We haven't quite figured out exactly. I think with the embedded file, so what it does is it saves us time. We can update everyone's resources from one location, but it means that the internet gets very confused about where these resources are coming from. And for example, Connect Matomo doesn't track the clicking of these resources at the moment. So while Erica's away, I'm gonna have a look at how I can perhaps monitor or keep track of how these resources are being used. But I think you're right, Ben. So the discoverability on your website, I don't think Google will know that these resources are available from your website.
My one question with that, and I just literally had this thought that hadn't occurred to me when we were talking earlier. When I have to go back to the embedded resources page, when you built these blurbs, I'll just ask you, Brendan, when you built these blurbs, did you put in alt text for the logos images?
Yes. So for accessibility,
Mm-hmm.
there is alt text on the images, and I also go in and add area labels and role equals button and all that. So it visually has that cue that it's going to a new page, and it also in on the back end it does as well. So it tells a screen reader that this link goes to a new page as well, and the um, alt text is filled in for each image too.
And that's where I just wonder if I don't know how sensitive alt text can be in some of this, but if there might be some SEO opportunities where the web crawlers pick up the alt text and find it. Now it's tricky because I mean the thing is like we lose all of the once somebody leaves our site and goes out to BadgerLink, we lose any kind of how people are using the resource sort of information. At that point, we're out. You're not going to be able to find out, if it's something like Udemy and Transparent Languages where we're collecting that information, we get that statistic through our systems. We're going to lose a lot of this anyway. One of our big hopes was simply to be able to see if somebody clicked on a link, um, if they got to this point, and Ben talks about how do we get to this point? How do we get to people to this page? Um, are they being able to discover it, and then are they discovering it in a way that demonstrates that we can show that they clicked this link on your site? Um, and that's something, yeah. Um, we could probably do something like that with a redirect page and something, and I think this is part of our issue is like we're looking at the stats, and I think there's redirect pages happening all the time. So we see it as people are clicking on this link, but the result on Matomo is some kind of redirect, and we can't tie those two back together. So this could be a huge project. Like if we really feel like we wanted to invest in like how are people using our online resources, I think that would be a really, I don't want to say PhD level because it's not, but I mean, it would be like that kind of investment in like, I think we as systems feel invested enough in promoting our online resources, and libraries are going to be partners with us. And we are going to try to build the best like Google ability. And I don't know how we would necessarily tie it back to your library. Like, if it's, what are the search terms? Is it job search at Hammond Library? If it's just job searching, that how do you tie it down to a library? So it's interesting. Ben, I'd love to have that conversation with your ideas down the road, or anybody else.
Yeah, we can see we can with NWLS and WVLS at the moment, we're sending a library code when the page when we're loading the pages, and so we can see which library there is using our resources, but not which resource they've used. So yeah, that's the next challenge for us. Um, and we hadn't really thought yet about the SEO, the discoverability via Google, that Google could help us out, could steer people to the library websites based on these resources, access to these resources. That's not something we thought of. So
But I think our major, because we are who we are, our job is to identify as libraries, and I say our, as all of you who are on this call, as libraries to figure out how we make things available to our, not relying on search engines, but as much, but getting people using search engines to get them to our website. But then once they're on our website, make it obvious that these resources are available. And that's going to take human testing. I think we're really going to have to sit down with human users, looking at our websites and seeing what are they looking for? What menu items seem to talk to them about how to find and connect with these online resources. So that's a lot of internal work to do. And then pulling in that Google piece to get them to us is something that we can do right now. So before we run out of time, I just want a reminder to anybody who has not responded to the survey yet. Basically what we're coming down to, I've already put it in once, I'm going to put it in again, and it's also available through this informational, and today's video will be posted on this website as well. I'm going to send out one more email before I leave on vacation. But basically, if I haven't heard from you, if Brendan hasn't heard from you, and you have a generic web page, it's going to get the online resources update in the next couple weeks. Again, we're not deleting your old page, we're updating a new page, and we can always roll back as needed. But you have a chance in that survey to say, yes, I want this. No, I want to opt out of it. Please talk to me. I want to have some questions about it. So if you can respond, that'd be great. So we're about halfway there. This is wonderful. But if you know you haven't done it yet and you're watching this video, please do that, and just know that those new pages will be rolled out to websites very soon. And if you, like I said, if you want to talk about it, or if you want some more things, just respond to the survey and say, I want to have some conversation before this gets put up. Anything else that we can share with you today? Keep those questions coming. I love the idea of like, how can we make this function on all platforms? How do we make this discoverable via search engines? How do we make our impact known by collecting statistics? And then the big marketing piece is just how do we make people know within our own libraries, using website design, using marketing materials, training our own staff, that this resource is here. How do we make this a go-to resource for our users?
I guess I do have one question real quick.
Sure.
So if I went on the TB Scott Library website, and we use our web links for everybody. I have a spot on here for WVLS research databases, and when I click on that, it brings me to the WVLS page that has a lot of these resources already listed. Are you guys going to be changing that page, or is that page still going to be there?
No, we probably will be changing that to look more like this, but that's my fault, because I actually do manage that page, and I've been more focused on getting you guys all with that page. So it probably won't change until after August when I get back. So I have to run through a couple things on there with Rachel before we can just upload it to that site. But yeah, that page will probably be changing over to that. So Chris, in your case, if it makes sense to wait until this comes up to that page, then you can just have your resource links for all to go there, because there's a couple resources on there that we need to adjust.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, is because I said we were going to manage our own web links page, and I plan to do that, but now I'll probably just, I'll switch over whenever this switches. I'll just switch what URL that button goes to, so that way that's where it takes it to.
Should be the same thing. You won't even know.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Even better.
Even better. You can just put that out of your head. So it'll be on your page. It'll just be there in a different place, a different way, because you already have that that resource page that you have two. Then you're going to be doing what Brendan said. Like he's like, one option for this page would have been to have to have 3 pages and just have them linked from here to 3 separate pages that open up. You're kind of doing that same thing where you have your local resources page and then you have your shared resources page, which is a total viable option. Okay. Anything else before we close out today? Okay, well, I will stop the recording and thank you all for coming today. And for the rest of you, I'll see you back in here in August. I'm not going to